Hey everybody, thanks for joining me for another ASL video. This video is going to build on what we have already learned in American Sign Language. My first video was called How to Sign 40 Words in American Sign Language, and this video is going to build on the words that we have already used. It's going to teach us how to sign some sentences after we get some more vocabulary in this video. So I have 30 new words for us to learn today. The first 10 words have to do with time. The next 10 words, 11 through 20, have to do with signs for giving direction to someone, such as commands or asking a question, things like that, or communicating a need. The next 10 words after that, 21 through 30, have to do with some general communication that we might use in an office or the workplace. So let's get started. First word is time. That's sign 1. To sign time, make your wrist like this and click with your pointer finger like you're tapping a watch on your wrist. That's time. Now we're going to sign minute. Take your finger like this, put your other finger at the base, put this finger at the base of your dominant hand, and move your finger, your index finger, like you're ticking on a clock, like your finger's ticking for a clock hand. That's minute. The third sign is second. People use the same sign to sign second, they just do it a little bit faster, but a more clear way to sign second is to spell S-E-C for second. So you can differentiate between the two by signing minute and second, S-E-C. All right, sign number 4 is hour. To make the sign for hour, have your flat palm, have the pointer finger, and have it do a circle like it's going around a clock. That's hour. All right, now the 5th sign is the sign for soon. Make this hand shape and just drag it at the bottom of your chin. Just kind of bounce off the bottom. That's soon. All right, the 6th sign is later. Now we can sign later a few different ways. Make the hand shape for the letter L in American Sign Language and just twist it down. Later. And you kind of throw your arm in it. Later. It's going in the future. It's later. You can also put that L right against a flat palm and just keep it stationary and say later, 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 later. All right. The 7th sign is hurry. Go ahead and make the letter H in American Sign Language. Make it with both hands and shake them in front of you. Hurry, and give some urgency in your expressions. And lean into it. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Just bounce it in front of you. Hurry. All right, the 8th sign is wait. To sign wait, bring your hands in front of you and wiggle your fingers as you move your hands in circles in front of you. Wait. Wait. All right, the 9th sign is hold on. To sign hold on, make a fist and hold it out in front of you like you're holding on to something. And you say, hold on. That means like, hold on, don't leave yet. Hold on, I'm not ready. Hold on. All right, the 10th sign is now. To sign now, make this hand shape in front of you and bring it down. Bring it down one time. That means now. Now. All right, now let's move on to sign 11 through 20. Sign 11 is yes. Sure, most of you probably know this sign. That's yes. Sign number 12 is no. Sign 13 is maybe. This is how you sign maybe. Bring your hands in front of you, palms up, and alternate them going up and down against each other. Maybe. And remember, ASL is all about using expressions, so kind of give a confused look or an unsure look. Say, maybe. The sign 14, for number 14, is the sign for should or need. To sign should, make this hand shape with your finger and bring it in front of you and tap it a few times. Should. And I want to teach you to sign need as well. To sign need, it's kind of the same sign. If I was to sign should, I would bring it down one time, and to sign need, I would tap it twice. That's my personal accent in ASL, and I think it's how most people sign the two signs as well to sign should. Bring it down one time, like should, and bring it down with some force. And to sign need, just give it a couple taps. That's the way I've commonly seen those signs performed. Alrighty, the 15th sign is want. To sign want, we're going to bring our hands in front of us, palms up, and our fingers are going to make claws as they come into us. Want. It's like you're grabbing something. Think like you're grabbing a warm blanket or some food you like. You want something. You grab it in towards you. You want it. Okay, that's want. Sign number 16 is don't want. We're going to do the same sign, but we're going to throw it away. Bring it in, throw it away, and shake your head. Give some expressions like, I'm not wanting that. That's not for me. Don't want. Sometimes these can be more complicated signs to sign, but you'll get it down. So don't want. Don't want. Sign number 17 is don't or not. So that's a word commonly used in everyday communication just to say, I don't want to go there. Or I am not a fan of that. To sign don't or not, they're the same sign. Bring your thumb under your chin and throw it out from under your chin. Not, or don't. All right, and now sign number 18 is won't, like will not, like won't. Have your thumb shape again and throw it over your shoulder with some force. Won't. All right, sign number 19 is do. Like at work, I do this task. To sign do, make these big hand shapes in front of you, bring them down in front of you, and do circles. It's kind of like cupping hand shapes. Bring them down in front of you, just kind of flat, and do circles. That's the sign for do. You can go either way. You can go inward or you can go outward. It just depends on the style that you choose to sign. And sign number 20 is what do. That might sound weird in English, but what do is one sign in American Sign Language. This is to sign like, what do you do for work? What do you do for fun? And that's why we take what do in American Sign Language and make it one sign, because it really is used differently than just like do, like at work I do this. But when we say what do you do, we do this sign, which I'm going to show you. So just hands up like this in this hand shape and tap your thumb and your index finger together. And they just tap there, and that's what do. And you want to pierce your lips on this sign, and you actually verbally kind of speak the words, well, not verbally speak them, but you silently mouth the words do. So you say do. And that's the proper way to sign what do. All right, so sign number 21 through 30. That is going to be giving us some more general signs just to communicate, like I mentioned, in an office or workplace setting. Sign number 21 is that. Make this hand shape and then just throw it down. That. You kind of throw it in the direction that you're referring to, like that picture or that person, that or that thing. You throw it in front of you. You can also throw it on top of a flat hand on your non-dominant hand. That's another way we can sign that. Sign number 22 is thing. So to sign thing, bring your hands open in front of you. We're going to go across the non-dominant hand, kind of with our pointer finger, but really with the whole hand. You kind of lead with your pointer finger, and you just bring it across like you're displaying your fingers, like a list of things counted on your fingers. Things. You're laying out things in front of you. Things. All right. Sign number 23 is always. Take your pointer finger up and just do a circle. And that means always. It also means forever. This is always. All right, sign number 24 is never. This sign has an interesting movement, and so how you do it is you bring this like a karate chop hand shape in front of you, and you're going to do a karate chop motion. You make like a little Z formation a little bit. It's a little like a Z. It's kind of like has an arc like a question mark a little bit, but you bring it down in front of you, you have a tail on the end of it. So it's kind of that hand shape. It's a little bit weird to sign, but that means never, never, never. Sign number 25 is here. Take your hands in front of you, palms up, and do little circles. That means here, here. All right, sign number 26 is read. Have your palm in front of you for your non-dominant hand, and take 2 pointer fingers, and they're going to scan down your hand. These are like eyes reading a page. This is read. All right, sign number 27 is write. Have the same flat palm shape in front of you, but instead of reading this time, we're going to be writing. So the sign for write is you have your finger and thumb together like this, like you're almost holding a pencil or a writing utensil that's very small, and you just scribble across your hand. Write. That's right. All right. Now the sign for number 28 is sign. Now it's not like signing for American Sign Language, but this is like please sign a document, sign your name. Make that same flat palm shape in front of you and have your fingers together like this, and they smack down on your flat palm. That's sign, like to sign a name. You can think of this like putting down a stamp on a piece of paper. Sign. Alrighty, sign number 29 is agree. Make this hand shape with your hands, and take your dominant hand points at the top of your forehead. This hand is right in front of your face, and just follow me here, and we bring it down. We almost touch them. This means agree. 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 So, agree. All right. And now we're going to sign number 30, which is disagree. Same hand shapes, but instead of going down this time for agree, we're going to start at the top of our forehead, going to be ready with our non-dominant hand here, and we're going to bring down our dominant hand. It's going to kind of make contact with this finger, and they're going to jump apart. This is because they're opposite of each other. So we do not agree. So you start at your forehead, bring it down, touch your finger, jump apart. Disagree. 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 All right, those are our 30 new words that we learned for this week in sign language. And now I want to take the next few minutes to make 10 sentences with the vocabulary we've learned from the last video and also from this video today. So, sentence number 1 of the 10 sentences is I want to sign the sentence, when am I going to work? And I want to answer it and say I'm going to work in 1 hour. So, I'm going to use a little bit of ASL grammar here, and ASL grammar is something I'm not going to be covering right now in this video, but I'm going to be using it and just follow along, and the grammar just sounds different than English, so just be prepared for that. So to say, I'm going to work in 1 hour, say, I go work when? 1 hour. I go work when? 1 hour. And bring your eyebrows up because you're asking a rhetorical question here that you're going to be answering. That's how questions are posed with ASL grammar. You lean in with your eyebrows up for that yes, no question that you just, it's not a yes or no question, but it's a rhetorical question. You lean in for that rhetorical question and you're answering it yourself. So, I go work when? 1 hour. Alrighty, second sentence. I want to go to school. So, grammar's a little different here again. We're going to first sign school and say school with our eyebrows up because we're really indexing the topic, it's called. The topic, school. So we say school, I want to go. School, I want to go. Lean in for the word school and lean back when you say I want to go. I hope I'm not going too fast for you guys here. These are signs we've already covered, so I will try to go slower, keeping in mind that we are beginner signers. So to sign that one more time, I'm going to say, school, I want to go. Okay. Sentence number 3 is, you should go to work. So I'm just going to sign this in English grammar here. I'm going to say, You should go work. You should go work. You should go to work. All right, sign number 4 is asking maybe a patient to read and sign a document. So you could approach the person and say, read and sign. Read and sign. That's a pretty easy sentence, but one that might be pretty helpful if you're working with a patient or somebody and you need them to read and sign a document. Read and sign. Alrighty. Sign number 5, we're going to say, my family likes to eat at this place. So I'm going to let you fill in the restaurant or place your family likes to eat at. I personally am going to say, I like to eat at Chick-fil-A with my family. So this is how I would say that. I'd say, my family likes to eat where? Chick-fil-A. So that was kind of fast, but I spelled Chick-fil-A, so that's Chickfila. And the sign for Chick-fil-A is that, just in case you're curious. So, my family likes to eat where? Chick-fil-A. If there's a sign, you can just sign it like I did, or you might have to finger spell it. All right, sign number 6, we're going to say, when I'm hurt, I'm sad. So if you remember from the last video, to sign when, we're going to, I might not have taught you this sign for when. I think I taught you, there's 2 signs for when, so let me pause right here real fast. We already learned this sign for when. This means like, when are we going to the store? But if I want to say when I'm hurt, that's not really saying like asking about a time, or it's not begging a question about time, but it's more of thinking like this happened one time, or because if I want to say when I'm hurt, it's not really asking like when were you hurt, you're saying it happened when I was hurt. So we can really say this happened. When it happens that I'm hurt, I'm sad. So if you can replace the word what with happen, this is when we learn this new sign for what. So remember, we have the question that begs a question about time. This is like, when are we going to the store? But if we want to ask the what that has to do with like happen, we're going to make this handshake with your pointer fingers, and we're going to bring them out in front of us, pointing up, and we're going to bring him, and we're going to flip them over. Sorry about that, guys. All right, that's happen, or when. So when I'm hurt, I'm sad. When I'm hurt, I'm sad. When I'm hurt, I'm sad. And you don't have to point at yourself each time because they already know you're talking about yourself. All right. Sorry about teaching you a little bit of extra vocabulary there. The signs for when can get a little confusing, and they confuse me still sometimes. All right, sentence number 7 is, hold on, I need to use the restroom. So, hold on, I need to go to the restroom. Hold on, I need to go to the restroom. All right, sign number 8. Write the things you like to do. Write the things you like to do. And as you can see, I'm doing the sign for what do here because it fits very well here to say, what do you like to do? And I'm saying, write the things you like to do. Write the things you like to what do? What do you like to do? So write the things you like to do. You can also sign this here also. You can also say, write the things you like to do, or write the things you like to do. And there's just 100 different ways you can ask that sentence. Alrighty, sign number 9. My brother is coming soon. So if you remember the sign for brother, we're going to throw that in here. My brother is coming soon. Now we learned soon at the beginning of this video, if you remember. My brother coming soon. Alrighty. And last sentence. I'm tired. I am going home. I'm tired. I'm going home. Alright guys, I have so much fun making these videos and I appreciate you joining me, and I look forward to keep making these videos like every couple weeks and just keep building on the things we've already learned. And I'm excited about this journey I get to be a part of with you, and I just really appreciate this time that you've spent with me, and I'll talk to you later. See you all.